Hi, I'm Marc Rogers, founder of Producers Prospect, and today I'm talking about the 3 most common mistakes when it comes to live educational events. I had the opportunity to grow into this business by the founder of the first equity indexed annuity, Doug McDermott. And what's interesting is Doug built a business around traveling across the country, educating advisors on not only how to sell through concepts, benefits, and features on using the fixed indexed annuity, but through seminar selling. Doug built a 2-day course that you came and sat down, and he would go through every last little aspect of creating an effective educational seminar. For years, as I've traveled across the country and taken those best practices and other best practices from some of the greatest professionals in our industry, I've created a system and process to handle every major objection or process that can go wrong in a seminar. And let's just say I've made all the mistakes so that you don't have to. Here are 3 things that I see most commonly misdone. Number 1, the room setup. In our mind, we want to jam-pack a room because more people gives us, quote, more opportunities. Yet, if we have the right people in the room that are comfortable, that can easily see the speaker, can easily see the screen, has enough room to write in their workbook, and is comfortable with the room temperature and the lighting, all of these things matter. I would even go as far to location being of such high importance. Do people know the location? Do they know that they can park easily? Do they understand exactly how to get there? Signage, by the time you're walking through the event, can you see the room easily? Can they find you? Are you identified by a pop-up banner? Do you have somebody there with a smiling face, ready and eager to meet them and get excited about that? Then are they greeted at the front and escorted as a concierge person to the table that has seats that were picked out for them? Be meaningful and thorough in every one of these things. Do you have enough signage in the room that keeps telling people who you are, the services that you offer? Do you have a QR code that can easily scan to get to your site? All of these details matter for a highly effective experience and presentation. And when these things are done correctly, it creates an experience that your peers don't spend the time to do. So if you're going to do something, I like to say we got to do it right. We got to be the best. We got to stand out amongst the crowd of our peers. Number 2, less PowerPoint and more personality. Unfortunately, we use PowerPoints like they're our crutch, that maybe we don't have to practice or know our speech. Maybe we just like to wing it because, hey, at the end of the day, I can read off my slide. The slide should complement you. People buy you. They connect with you. They want to know you personally. They want to know what your hobbies are, what your family and your experience is like. People buy you, not your PowerPoint. So this goes into all aspects of the evening. Are you, after your person that greets them, maybe you're the person that escorts them to the actual seat that they're sitting in? Can people see you roll up your sleeve and pick up plates or hand out dessert at the end of the night so they see you serving them? This is just things that you need to think through. Unfortunately, I have some advisors, they think that they're Frank Sinatra. They get up, they do their presentation, and then they exit stage left, only to leave an empty room for the rest of the evening while people are eating to not have access to you. The most successful advisors take that opportunity to truly connect with their people that are there. You have a captivated audience while they're sitting now eating their dinner and enjoying their evening after they just had an hour of education. Pull up a chair, sit down, make a connection with somebody, get to know somebody personally, and that will help your results or your person booking the appointments for the evening. You will have a higher booking ratio if you follow that process. Lastly, maybe most importantly, you got to nurture your people. We have a pre-game, game day, and post-game process to make sure that no lead, no investor, no person is ever left behind. This is where your peers make their mistake. Pre-game, we want to build you as a personality, as a thought leader. And if we're constantly telling people who they're getting their chance to meet, it's only going to elevate the experience. Think about your favorite artist is coming into town and there's a concert. They start to promote almost sometimes years in advance for that event. We got to do the same thing. We need to be posting to our social. We need to be sending out notifications to people via text, email, and phone calls, letting them know of the great experience that they're getting ready to have that evening when they attend. Make it a big deal. Then, post-game process. Do you have something that nurtures all of those leads and continue to educate? Here's one of the biggest mistakes. Advisors will say, well, if they didn't want to book an appointment with me, forget about them. Let's move on. We'll go to the next seminar. I think that sometimes it's just around timing. And if you do it correctly and you're continuing to nurture people, invite them to other events, other educational things that you're doing, sending webinars to them, sending your podcast to them, sending content or white papers that you're the author of. If you can continue to put that information in front of people, when the time is right, they'll look to you because you've been continuing to drip on them and work with them. It's interesting, we talk about ROI all the time. What's my ROI on this seminar? And too many advisors think, well, I just bought somebody a steak dinner. Shouldn't they want to come in and buy from me? This is a first date. And I don't know about you, but I had many dates before I asked my wife to get married. If that's the case, are we taking the same approach with investors who are qualified, committed, and coachable? Are we taking them through that dating experience, educating them and creating a relationship? Because isn't the end result goal that not only do we make somebody a client of ours, an investor, but we also get more favorable introductions from them? Then what's the real ROI? You bought one dinner, yet you got so much more from that, right? Because not only did you get your investor, but you got those favorable introductions from them. Okay, lots of things to fix when it comes to dinner events. Too many people say dinner seminars don't work, and I say back, it's because you're doing them wrong. We've got a process that can help you, and we can take you down all the mistakes that we've made so you don't have to do them. Look to us at Producers Prospect to not only help you in your seminar marketing needs, but also in other aspects of your business through our coaching programs and mentorship programs, our systems and processes to make you a more effective communicator, that you can close more sales and help you have a better lifestyle. We're looking forward to helping you.